maybe take you out. Oh, that was good. Hello and welcome to a new series here on the channel. We're going to be playing XCOM Chimera Squad. It was recommended by Richard Wilson, and given that we play a lot of squad-based, turn-based tactics on the channel, it's a pretty good fit, so I'm going to have a look at it. Now, so let's start a new game. Right, so do story, normal, expert, or impossible. So we're just going to go with normal. And then got tutorial. I'm going to show the subtitles so people can see, in case any of the audio is hard to make out. I don't know what this one does. We're not going to do Ironman or hardcore because we're just going to do a playthrough. This is my first time playing, so actually I haven't even like done the tutorial or anything like that, so it's going to be fun. Heal between encounters, half heal. Yeah, we'll just stick with that. Apart from show subtitles, we stick with whatever the normal thing is. So let's continue on.
Two minutes out.
Hey, Godmother. Is this like the old days? XCOM swooping in and taking it to the bad guys?
I wouldn't know. I spent most of the war training resistance networks.
Like mine. And for your many, long years of service.
Watch it.
XCOM attaches you to an untested squad and pushes it into the field before it's ready. How is this not like the old days?
I'm just happy to be here. I missed out during the war. Wish I could have pulled my weight.
For which side, exactly?
I find that very hurtful.
Sure thing, Advent.
We are through the checkpoint.
I was never actually Advent.
But they were fitting you for a blocky helmet.
Stow it, both of you. We're here. 3-1 PD gave us the all clear. Grab your gear and prepare to move in. Whisper, what's your status?
And what's Verge's ETA?
Comms are working, obviously. Verge is en route.
How? Verge can't drive.
He hailed the cap.
To a hostage situation?
Focus. Whisper, any surprises in the next room?
A handful of hostiles, unaware of your approach.
Chimera Squad, take positions. Prep for breach.
Okay, so before I read this, just let me comment on the story little cutscene that we saw there. So I had heard that the story was very akin to kind of the modern superhero movies with a lot of kind of back and forth quips and stuff like that. It's not really to my taste at all. I don't like those movies, and I'm probably gonna struggle with the story in this, but I'm gonna try not to let it affect my enjoyment of the gameplay itself. So let's crack on with things. Chimera Squad begins every mission by setting up at breach points to get the jump on enemies. Preview the enemy presence at each breach point and modifiers that will be applied. Then assign agents to the available slots to determine the order they'll enter the fight. Okay, that's certainly something new to the XCOM games that I've played. And just so you know, I've never played the XCOM 2, as in the follow-up to XCOM Enemy Unknown or Enemy Within, because if I had played it, it probably would have been up on the channel, because that was around the time when I was doing, or around the time when I started, I think, or not long after at least, that I started producing videos. But it just there wasn't time to fit it in. So, but I did have fun with the original one. I did find though it kind of turned, for me at least, kind of turned into like an Overwatch fest at times, where you're kind of afraid to be bold and make moves. in case you'd lose someone, or you know, you'd lose the whole mission. But this is a different game, so let's just stick with this one and see how it is. Okay, so we select the breach slot, and then we can, right, so main door. Oh, can I not see the other ones until I pick someone? Successful shots at enemies will crit. Well, I don't know what any of their abilities are, so I guess you go there. Okay, we're all going at the main door, I guess. There we go. Okay. Then let's breach.
Breaching in.
Hey there, buddy. Okay, so breach fire, I guess, is like a surprise round. So let's breach fire you in the face. Oh, when you get you in the face, okay. That's fine.
Hello, I am Mayor Nightingale.
Is that our hostage?
Welcome to City 31's Memorial Museum.
It's just a recording.
As I often say, the lessons from our past inform the present.
Blah, blah, blah. History.
Focus.
I wanted to hear the history. Agent enemies take their turns at one at a time. Their current place in the turn order can be seen on the unit flag above their head and next to their portrait in the timeline, which both update after each turn. Agents have 2 action points each turn to use for movement, shooting, or abilities. Look for a blue shield to move into cover for defensive bonuses before shooting, or move out to flank the enemy for a better chance to hit. Okay. Right, so I guess it's more akin to wartime rather than previous XCOM games, where, like in the other XCOM games I'm familiar with, you would have taken your squad's turn and planned out things as a squad rather than individually. So, but in wartime, obviously, we do have the initiative tracker. So it's going to be. Which one are you? Oh, there. So you're number 2 and you're number 4. Okay. So that you're gonna go before you. Okay. So we moved one person here. See, this is the thing. I'm used to an XCOM planning everything out and thinking, you move there, and then we get somebody else over here who's going to flank you, and then we get someone maybe over here who's going to take you out, and etc. But we don't really have that here. If you went there, I don't know. Can I shoot you then from there? I know if I move here, I can shoot you. So I guess we move here. Okay, and then shooting. Select an ability from the ability bar or open the shot HUD with enter. Oh, here's the ability bar there. It's much more discreet than the previous one. Or than the other XCOMs. So we'll fire at you.
In 2015, the people.
Yeah, let's do that. Okay, so you're dead. Okay, you missed. So now we have 2 people available. So you're gonna go ahead of them next turn, so you should just move up here
Cover me.
and go into Overwatch.
On Overwatch.
And let's move her to here. Actually, we could have put her just there and shot him, right? What's her chance? 61. Well, let's take that chance anyway. Okay, missed. And now we're into the next round. Let's just step out. That'll give me a flank, right? What does that 0? Here. 86% chance.
You see this?
Huh. Interesting.
Contact!
Clear.
Verge? What took you so long?
Had to unpack a breaching charge.
Good man.
Not exactly.
You know what I mean.
I always do.
So creepy. Don't ever change.
Verge, form up. Any hostiles in the next room?
Yes, I can feel them.
Okay. Breach mode. Some counters offer more than one breach point with different risk and benefit. Consider whether to split the squad or send them all through the same location. Agents entering from the same breach point will enter the encounter together and be closer in the timeline. The order the breach points will enter is shown next to their names. Can be changed using the arrows. Okay. Agent damage likely. What? Okay, so you go through there. Actually, wait, no. Let's change that. You go through there. And you. And down here. You and you. There we go. Okay. And let's reach.
Stay behind me.
Open sesame.
Gonna hit this one, 76. Oh man. Then we take damage for those guys. Okay. Each agent has a unique ability that they can use every turn, eventually gaining more abilities from their class and equipment. Most agents also have the subdue ability, a non-lethal attack that is low damage but guaranteed to hit. Use it to earn additional rewards and for certain mission objectives. Cherub uses the Charge Bash ability instead of Subdue. Okay. Let's Charge Bash you, I guess.
I made the arrest.
That's not how I thought the Charge Bash was going to work out, to be honest. Because he basically ran up to the guy, stopped, and then hit him with the shield. I thought he was gonna like do an actual charge. Oh, it's weird getting used to this, like take your turns in order. Because right now I'd be thinking one of these two should come over here, flank you and kill you, and then it frees up her to do something else. But I guess she will. Let's see. She could use scatter shot. I don't want to use it, so I'm not going to. Let's bring it up here.
On the move.
Good move.
And Overwatch. Yeah, Overwatch that way in case we pop around the corner. Okay, and we're gonna bring you to here.
Into the action.
Safeguard. Terminal sends a gremlin into an ally to restore 4 hit points. Cleanse, burning, acid, and poison effects, and grants 20 defense. Okay, don't need that right now though. Just fire at you. Okay, 2 done.
Set up the breaching charge.
I do like to make an entrance.
Okay, back to breach mode. Some breach points can only be accessed with special equipment or abilities. Once donated with the required asset is in the first slot, other agents can then be assigned. Okay. So he's first. Then wait. You're the guy with the breaching, right? Oh, we can't do that. Okay. There we go. Okay, let's breach.
Wait, hold. Hostage confirmed in the next room.
We need more than that.
3-1 PD has a live feed. Patching through.
If you surrender, I will advocate leniency.
Enough. This exhibit, it is about XCOM's role in our liberation.
I see you read the placard.
It doesn't say how they went soft and got weak. Now, it's up to us to light the spark.
He's holding a detonator.
Go, now!
Making a path.
Take you out. Take you out. Maybe take you out. Oh, that was good. And then yeah, again, maybe. Oh, we got lucky there.
You're a Nightingale. I'll protect you.
Cherub is down.
Terminal, stabilize him.
On it.
Verge, with me. Protect the mayor.
Confirmed.
Right, so I guess this is scripted, so he was going to bleed out whatever happened. Agents that lose their HP will begin bleeding out over several turns, indicated by the number in the timer, so 3. The mission will fail unless the agent bleeding out is saved with the stabilize ability, or the encounter is completed before the timer expires. Why does the mission fail if we lose one agent? Okay, so use the stabilize ability. She could do that though, right? With her drone. guess you have to use stabilize. Oh, don't do that. Just don't watch in that direction. Safeguard. Oh, we can't even safeguard him. Okay. 61% chance to hit you from here. Let's take that, because if we take you out, then the other guy can move up and flank the last one. So let's try that. Just grazed you. Okay. Battle Madness. Verge sonically attacks an enemy's mind, making them go berserk and attack a nearby target. Adds them to the neural network. You cannot target enemies in the neural network. We'd have to subdue you from there. Oh, we can do it from here. Or here. Let's do it from here.
Subdued the hostile.
Who were you shooting at? Who was that guy? Was he shooting at the mayor? Now here, the thing is, I'd rather just switch to him and kill him. Let's shoot you from here. Hopefully we don't hit the mayor all the way. There we go.
Cherub, are you still with us?
Yeah, I think so. Only thing injured is my pride.
And your diaphragm. And a few ribs.
None of this should have happened.
Most people say thank you.
I'm grateful, of course. But these people don't have the capability for any of this.
Explain.
I read their threat assessment. A month ago, these insurgents were all talk and no capability. The greatest threat they posed was to bottles of alcohol.
Why tell us? Why now?
City 31 shows the world how humans, hybrids, and aliens can keep a lasting peace. I'm the public face of this. Tonight, someone wanted what I represent to go up in flames.
We're not in town for local intrigue.
I know, but right now you're the only ones I'm certain are fighting for that same peace. Can I count on your support?
Yes, ma'am.
Why didn't those people just kill her and set the place on fire? Why were they holding a hostage of it? She's the... I don't get the story. She's the embodiment of everyone working together and being peaceful. Why not just kill her and then set this place on fire? Okay, crisis at the museum. Whisper here. Head back to the base. We're going to need to debrief. Okay, let's continue.
Package delivered to 31 PD.
She truly believes what she says.
That's why she's in charge.
Not too shabby for our first official mission.
Don't do that.
Don't do what?
Celebrate before a mission is complete. It's...
No, there we go.
It's bad luck.
Tonight, Mayor Nightingale perished in an explosion at City 31's Memorial Museum. The identity of her assailants is unknown at this time. The City Council asks citizens to remain...
So she gets vaporized the same day XCOM sends Chimera Squad to our city? You hear that voice in your head? That's me telling you to wake up!
Despite opposition, Mayor Nightingale's deciding vote brought the Reclamation Agency to the city, Without her support, Chimera Squad's continued presence is an open question.
Welcome home, Chimera Squad. The director wants to speak with us.
Thanks for getting the mayor killed. Also, you're fired.
That's not helpful.
You're right. I'm sorry.
I'll patch the call through when you're ready.
I followed your action at the museum, and its aftermath.
Director Kelly, I take full responsibility for what happened.
Stop. I sent you to City 31 because I believed you were ready. Tonight, you surpassed my expectations. 3-1 PD requested help within 3 hours of your arrival in the city. You answered immediately. Going in, you were under-equipped and down an agent. You adapted, as we trained you to do. And let's not forget, you rescued the mayor. You delivered her to safety as the city requested. Don't blame yourself for an outcome you couldn't control. Instead, let's focus on what's next.
I set up the map table. Ready when you are.
Head over there. I'll hold.
But we didn't deliver it to safety. We delivered it to a van that was rigged with explosives. That's not exactly safe. Why didn't the guys... Why set explosives, or why not just shoot her? When you had her hostage, just shoot her and get the hell out. And then if you need to go kill other people, like... I don't know. Right. Let's do a bit more though. Let's go to the city map. This is a critical target waiting, or there's a critical target, okay.
Welcome to City 31. During Advent's occupation, the city was a fortress supporting an active starport. 5 years after XCOM won the war, it's home to aliens, hybrids, and humans alike. There's new industry, self-government, and local agriculture to support the varied populations. Against all odds, this city thrived after the war. There were no retributive attacks.
Until tonight.
We don't know that, not yet. But we can find out. 3-1 PD requested our help sifting through evidence at the Memorial Museum. They lost good officers today. Give them what they need and see what we can learn.
So if the evidence happens to be, like, to do with the explosion, then definitely would have been better just to shoot the mayor and leave. The map is where we see the status of City 31 and any current targets we can send our squad to respond to. Chimera Squad can respond to 1 target per day, after which the day automatically advances. Okay. So we have a new view the situation in the downtown district. Okay, I want to do that, but how do we do it? No, we don't want to go there. Because this one is the one that's blinking, right? Critical mission. Oh, well, you're the critical mission? Wait, is that on the map or not? Oh, it says down to... Okay. I thought that was on the map. Alright, let's send the APC. Send the APC to resolve the situation will automatically advance the day. Are you ready to proceed? Yeah, because we've got nothing else to do. We've done what we can to aid 31 PD. Commissioner Maloff passed along her thanks for helping her officers bear the weight of this attack. Okay.
Your work with 3-1 PD opened a few doors. Here's what we know. A crude plasma bomb killed the mayor. The insurgents had no access to materials for that.
Does that mean they had outside help?
Most likely. There are 3 groups in City 31 with access to this kind of ordnance.
Yeah, so... as I was saying... would have been better just to shoot her. Because now that they've used the bomb, the net is already closing in. Choose a faction to be the investigation target. The target faction cannot be changed until it's resolved. Okay, well, we'll start left to right, I guess. The progeny. A loose network of human scions. Their vision for City 31's future is entirely psionic, whether the city wants it or not. What are these guys? Grey Phoenix, an organization of alien scavengers. They have quietly amassed the kind of weaponry reclamation is mandated to recover. And then the last one, Sacred Something. You can see beyond it. An underground religious movement for hybrids. They preach salvation, but only to those who once fought XCOM. Okay. So let's start with the progeny.
The progeny have a small but loyal human membership, all with psionic capability. Victims willingly hand over what the progeny need, then forget the whole thing. The perfect crime.
Director, these are local criminals. Isn't that 31PD's jurisdiction?
True. The Reclamation Agency supports local police, but we're also required to recover dangerous material.
From those who would do the world harm, and each of those groups is neck deep in the stuff. So what next?
Focus on a single group. Investigate, dismantle their operations, and take them down.
Meanwhile, we look for any links to the mayor's death. Either way, a dangerous organization is off the streets.
Exactly. The city wants justice for Mayor Nightingale. This is how we help them achieve it.
Okay, tackling investigations. Every investigation has 3 stages. Groundwork from their first mission, learn about the faction and their methods. Operations, hidden missions that must be revealed, then completed to knock out the faction's main plans. Takedown, stop their final attack and end their threat to City 31. Okay, let's accept that. We need to know more about the progeny before we can proceed with our investigation. Okay. Right, so how do we just hit this? I guess, because there's nothing else we can do on this screen. Yeah. Right, let's go back to the city map then. You can now select an agent to add to your squad. Okay, well, let's do that. The armory is where you manage your agents, loadout, manage weapons, armor, and other items. Agent abilities, unlock new abilities by promoting agents that have earned enough XP. Learn more about the agent's background. Change colors on your agent's uniform. Select an agent icon to begin management. Okay, accept that.
The director convinced the city council we're too understaffed to be effective. This means we can bring more agents to City 31. It's not the whole squad, not yet, but it's something.
Let's go with Zephyr for now. The snake one is kind of interesting, but we'll leave them for later. See that? So Zephyr, welcome aboard.
Zephyr, you made it!
Yeah.
You grab a locker?
Yep.
Have everything you need?
Yeah.
Good talk.
No.
Okay, loadouts. Breach item. No additional items. Utility item, no additional, okay. Yeah, let's cancel that.
Check it out. Headquarters sent us an assembly. And with the right patterns, we can build anything.
Assembly projects are how
Or we could with the latest version. What you're looking at is the extremely finicky 2038 model. It'll take time to stress test our patterns, but once we have them, we're good to go.
Okay, cool. Assembly projects are how you get access to new or better items and equipment. Each project can unlock new items for XCOM supply, new weapons or armor upgrades, or a variety of other useful things. Agents assigned have here decreased the time it takes to complete projects. Okay, well, let's accept that. And Illyrium is one of 3 resources Reclamation requires. It is spent to complete projects in the assembly. Okay. Select and start an assembly point. Okay, well I guess Android personnel. Let's begin that. This project is already in progress, yeah, because we put it into progress. Then that's our squad.
Our temporary field office has all the basics. Weapons, comms, and ammunition. Supply is where we request everything else. As long as it's in the squad's budget, it's ours.
Okay, credits are one of 3 resources reclamation requires.
We can get a sweet deal on combat-grade androids. I know, everyone hates them.
Okay, let's leave that for now. Right, let's go. We got a critical mission. Whisper here. I'll keep you updated on any activities requiring our attention. Speaking of which, an entire progeny front company just opened fire on 31 PD. We should check that out, right? Yes, we should. The following HQ activities are currently unaddressed. 1 or more agents is idle. Are you sure you want to proceed without completing these activities? No. Okay. So wait. You're unassigned. There we go. Did that do it? Then you're unassigned. Let's remove Cherub, and then let's put in Verge. Okay, and let's go here. Well, there's nothing we can do about it, I don't think, so let's go yes.
Hostile forces need leadership to function. If authorized by the director, you may need to neutralize a hostile leader. Subduing your target is always preferred. Enemy leadership, if captured, provides valuable intel.
Okay, gotcha. Let's go. You can use grenades for free, really?
3-1 PD asked to speak with this company's owner about his connections to the progeny. That's when his staff pulled weapons, and the police barely made it out.
I sense a crude psionic signal. No idea of the source.
You would know better than I would. Keep your mind peeled, I guess.
Okay, breach mode. Main door. Cherub. Verge. Godmother. And Zephyr. There we go. Let's reach.
Reaching in!
We could have gone through this side window as well. But yeah, probably should have done that actually. Let's fire on you. Okay. Once for mission, an agent can be moved on the timeline so that they take the next turn. This ability is shared by the entire squad. Preparation grants a defensive bonus and moves the agent's next turn earlier in the timeline. Use this when an agent is caught in a dangerous situation or to coordinate tactics. Okay. Alright, so you're next. So where's number 2? That's you. And Cherub is first. Move Cherub. Where? Here? Yeah, move there. Let's charge bash you.
Let me try again. Okay, let's bring Godmother up to here.
Moving.
You need an escort?
Don't like that we got everyone right next to each other. Actually, she should probably go to here.
Changing position.
Let's subdue you from here.
Subdued hostile.
Those were textbook Advent tactics. They moved as one.
We'll find more answers inside.
They moved this one because there's only one of them. What the? Okay, security door. Let's go. So let's start with Zephyr, then Godmother, Verge, and Cherub. Okay, let's breach.
Go, go, go!
Okay, breach for you. Breach for you. And breach for you. Wait, she didn't actually run at anyone. Okay. But she can do it now, though. So who's number 2? Where are you? Oh, you're all the way up there. Okay. Can she do that? Let's see. Can. Nice. And she says movement available if she wants it.
Clear a path.
I'm here if you need me.
Okay, next dude. Let's move to here.
On the move.
Stay close, okay?
And then fire at you. Okay.
You're about to enter some offices. Now the owner must be holed up in there.
Right, breach mode. Okay, so first So the owner, so this would be the last one, right? So let's send you two through there. Oh, we can't. Let's see. Oh, we can't do that. Okay, so everyone's going through the door. Here we go. Okay, let's reach.
Stay behind me.
Let's do it. Damage you, please. Okay, first advance on you. Okay.
There's our VIP. Subdue if possible.
Which one's the VIP? There? Okay, Cherub. We want to take out the guy who's second, so... I want you to go first. Said we could, right? So how do we do that? It's supposed to be a team thing. Can't just drag them. Preparation just moves you up. What's team up actually do? Oh, there we go. Okay. Team up. I want you to go there.
I'm going.
And then shoot you. Now, let's subdue you.
Hostile subdued.
Okay, now, where's number... That's your number 2, okay. You're the person we're supposed to get, right? So you're gonna go... here. That won't work, so we're just going to shoot you. Wow, we missed.
In her head, there burns a light.
That's nice. Okay, accountant is number 2. Where's the accountant? Is that you? Move to here. Subdue you.
Cover me.
Oh, that
Good move.
Did make him take extra time though. Okay. I guess we just set up for next round. So you move here.
You're clear. Go.
Then you shoot at them. Missed. White. You go subdue them.
Smashing extremity.
Thank you. Then Zephyr.
On the run.
Why can't we subdue you?
Hostile is under arrest.
There we go. Okay. City anarchy will increase by 1D. Okay. From the archives, Bradford, aliens in your agency. Jane, what are you thinking? Kelly, what is our greatest existential threat? Bradford, the elders returning. Kelly, if they do, who will we need to fight them off? Bradford, everyone, I get it. I've seen the projections. Do you really think the commander will go for this? Kelly, I think the commander has always seen the bigger picture. Okay, cool. Let's move on.
Progeny went after expensive assets. What's behind their sudden need for funding? They have no love for hybrids, which presumes a motive to kill the mayor. As for means, psionics could give them the ultimate insider, a member of Mayor Nightingale's protective detail.
But they didn't. This is the thing, they didn't need someone in her protective detail because they already had her at the museum. They didn't need to get that close to be able to plant a bomb or whatever. They just needed to kill her when they had the chance the first time. Active operation, confiscate progeny tech. We've seen progeny using tech of an unfamiliar design. None of this came from Advent. Track down the source of this tech. Need to know how they're using it. Okay, and let's continue on that. Right, so I think
an emergency session of the City Council voted 5-4 against a citywide curfew. Councilor Parada spoke for the majority.
There is no need for such extreme measures. Mayor Nightingale's death is a tragedy, but to shut down the city due to fear would reject the very principles by which she lived.
3-1 PD remains on high alert throughout City 31. Commissioner Maloof released the following statement.
Every 3-1 PD officer grieves for Mayor Nightingale. Rest assured, we will bring those responsible to justice.
More as it develops. Channel 37, Celio Dash reporting.
Okay, cheers Celio. Yeah, so that's where we're going to leave that one. I hope you are keeping safe during this COVID-19 outbreak. And I hope to see you on the next one. Goodbye. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, maybe consider hitting the subscribe button there on the right, or checking out some other videos here on the left, or perhaps you might even share with some friends.